Well, I imagine you were a very happy Peterborough United manager this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, my recollections of the game, the first 15 minutes, we weren't so good. I think their system, which we probably expected, we didn't work hard or smart enough, probably is a better answer in the first 15 minutes to combat that. We went a goal down. I don't think it's a penalty, I think it's a dive. I'll be first to apologise to the kid tomorrow if I see another footage, but I've seen 2 footages. It's a clear dive. People should look at that. And the referee gets no option really because it looks so convincing. I didn't know at the time. It's only with looking at the replays. We got back into the game with fantastic cross with Dumbelli and brilliant movement in Jason Cummings. So I thought his movement gave them a real problem all afternoon, and him and Gordon, and it was fitting then Dumbelli free kicking and Gordon gets a goal as well. So from that point of view, we were terrific. We were organised. We were disciplined. We accept when you come here, it's a difficult place to come. Keith's got good players. They've gone away last week and has to be said, won fairly comfortably. So it shows you that this is a good win for us, but it's just a win, and that's all it is.
I know we spoke last week about Marco Hall's energy and how much he covered. Last minute of the game, and he's striding through midfield, tucks it away lovely for his second goal of the afternoon. Just sums him up, doesn't it?
I don't think his distance covered today can be of the same of last week, because that was an incredible statistic. But he'll certainly be the best on the pitch in terms of who's covered the most distance and who's got the most athleticism when it matters late in games. And you can see when Ivan gets a little nick on the ball and sends him through from the halfway line. I never had a minute's doubt the ball would end up in the net. I never had a minute's doubt he'd pass it, although we'd an overload with the goalkeeper. But I thought to a man we were good today all over the pitch. It wasn't about Mark, it wasn't about the goal scorers. It was about a disciplined performance all over the pitch. And we've still got lots of work to do. I'm going away really pleased because there's still much work to be done.
Yeah, your defence stood up to a physical bombardment at times, particularly your centre halves must have been pleased with how they combated what was thrown at them.
Listen, if you come here against Wilbraham and they're throwing Big Calvin Andrew off the bench, it's not going to be a secret how they're going to play it. And but I thought my centre backs stood strong, and they're going to have to stand strong in League One. It's often it ends up a physical battle, especially if you're trying to get points on the board and you're winning the game, or probably at any stage. But I'm just pleased. I thought we win our battles all over the pitch with good energy, with a good attacking ploy. I thought Dumbelli and spells was sensational. If he keeps his focus and he keeps working hard, he'll play at any level he chooses to play at.
Yeah, he's got everything that you need for that kind of player, hasn't he? It's a low centre of balance, not afraid to shoot and not afraid to beat people.
Well, I think 2 of the Rochdale players gave him a huge compliment when I shook their hand. That says, "Where did you find the wee boy on the left?" I think he was sensational. But he has to work a little bit smarter for the team, not harder. Dems gives you everything. Comes from a good family. He's a great kid. He's to work a little bit smarter and getting into areas where we want him to get on the ball, where he's more threatening. I think we did that in periods before half time, and I think we did it in periods early in the second half as well, where he's had 3 or 4 great efforts. And but yeah, we're pleased with them all. We're pleased with the subs. You've seen the reaction. They're off the bench every time they score. We've got a real unity here. We've got a real team, and unlike before, there's no eyes in teams. It's a unity, and that's what we'll continue to build on. I'm also must acknowledge the Posh supporters who were in fine voice from kick-off. Were probably a bit disappointed, like I was, with the first 10-15 minutes, and thinking, is this the normal Rochdale away for Posh? But thankfully the boys got to grip with the game plan, and we got the goal, and I think confidence on and off the pitch from their grew every minute of the game. So a big thank you to the Posh fans for the reaction, the reception to the players at full time as well. Their days from a city that I dearly love, from supporters who travel here on hard money are absolutely terrific.